Hello and welcome to this video where I am going to show you how to use this time tracker tool that I have created especially for creatives. And in order to understand how it works, we will dive into the different tabs that integrate this tool. My first recommendation is to make a copy of the spreadsheet to be able to test and familiarize yourself with this tool before using it for real. Also, you can set up your own language by going to File, Spreadsheet, Settings, and select your country and local time. When we open the time tracker, the first tab that we will find is the Instructions tab, with detailed information about how to use this tool. Please read it carefully as there are important actions that need to be done for its right use. So now we need to go to the Projects tab. And here in this tab, you are going to find some pre-entered tasks classified by department and activities that you can do in your day-to-day as a creative. You can modify them according to your own needs and enter some new ones, if necessary, in the blank lines that I have already prepared. And as you can see, you can also enter here the value per hour to some of the tasks from the list. And just keep in mind that even when all tasks are necessary to do in our creative business, we are not going to get a direct income from all of them. So reserve these columns for those tasks that you know that you will receive a direct income from, such as commission work or projects for clients. So now let's move to the Planner tab to create our monthly plan and see how the tool works. And here in the Planner tab, you will find a standard monthly calendar. The first action that you need to do is to introduce in the yellow cell the date that corresponds to the first Monday of the first week of the current month. And the tool will fill in automatically the rest of the days and week numbers, as you can see in this example. Then we can start planning our days. And we only need to display the little arrows to see all the tasks available for the calendar. And then select the one that you need to schedule. You can also start typing the name of the task and the tool will give you the different options to select the one that you need. And we can treat this as a normal calendar, and therefore we don't have to plan everything in just one go. I normally don't do that either. You can always enter the data on the go accordingly to your preferences, daily, weekly, or however you prefer, because these won't affect the right use of the tool. Just remember that every new month we will need to clear the previous planning and start over entering the new monthly plan. So now that we will have our monthly plan created, we can now go to the Tracker tab and start tracking our tasks. And in this tab, we will have information related to the task that we have planned for the current month and our progress throughout the month accordingly to the initial planning. And to simplify the process, we will only need to enter data in the yellow cells that are related to time and working hours, and the rest of the information will automatically display. Very easy, right? As I mentioned before, in this tab there are only 4 yellow cells that we need to manage. On the top, we will need to enter the initial and ending dates of the current month, and these will auto-calculate the working days for this month. Then we can select the total hours that we are going to work on daily. And we have to bear in mind that for a standard 8 hours per day, normally the productivity, for many reasons that we all experience, can be reduced to 7 hours or even less. In this example, let's enter 7. And as you can see, the tool is calculating the total number of monthly available hours in consonance with the daily working hours that we have just set. Finally, on the time tracker section, we can display the arrow to select the task that we are ready to work on. And here we will only see the list with the task that we have scheduled in our planner. Whenever you're ready, you can hit the button Start, and a pop-up message will alert you that a new task has started. And whenever we are finished, we can hit the button Stop, and a new alert message will pop up informing that the task has been stopped. The clock will record internally the time that we have dedicated to that task. On the right columns, we will see the status of every task against the initial plan and the price value for the tasks that we have accomplished. Below the bottoms, we will have as well a total summary of how our plan is going according to the initial plan. And this will display interesting data such as the hours deficit, that basically is telling us if we owe hours to the monthly plan, and therefore we will need to work a bit longer than expected. If our work is below the initial plan, as in this example, we will see this red color on the monthly completed hours cell and in the hours deficit cell. We will also have a progress bar that will indicate the percentage of work done throughout the month. Finally, the bulk data button will allow us to keep safe our records every month, and the clear button will delete the data in the tracker tab to start over the following month. But these buttons have to be hit only once, just before we start a new planning for a new month, so treat them carefully. Additional features are the dashboard and the billing tabs. The dashboard tab is going to track and display all the hours that we have dedicated to each task per month. And finally, in the billing tab, we will be able to check the dedicated time to any project or client in a specific month or year to invoice accordingly, as you can see in this example. So, alright, this is all. I hope you enjoyed this presentation and I hope to see you very soon.